A man in his 20s has been arrested on suspicion of common assault during a walkabout by the King in Luton Town Centre in Bedfordshire. That's according to police. That's after an egg is believed to have been thrown in the direction of the monarch. GBNews' reporter, royal reporter no less, Cameron Walker, is with me now. Cameron, this egg thing seems to be becoming a theme, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does. It's the second instance in no less than a month, to be perfectly honest. Today's instance in Luton involved one egg, as we understand it.
Just the one?
Just the one, instead of four, which is what happened in York about a month ago. It was a relatively small instance. My point being, the King was very quickly moved on by his security team, who clearly rushed at him when the egg was thrown, and he was guided away from the crowd very subtly, and then was moved to another area of the town square in Luton where they were to greet other members of the crowd, i.e. away from the incident. So, to be honest, the people on the grounds hardly knew that it had happened until these alerts started going off. As you said, a man in his 20s has been arrested. But clearly, Patrick, this is the second instance in a month, as I said.
Yeah.
The King would like to do walkabouts, as we see him do, greeting members of the public, trying to be personable with as many as possible. But clearly, from a security perspective, that does leave him open to be a target.
Yeah.
And luckily, it's only eggs
an
this
egg,
time.
yeah.
But, of course, there is always the concern that it would be something else.
Well, absolutely. And it is slightly self-defeating because I think most people want the royal family to be as visible as possible and to be amongst the public as much as possible. I'm sure the King does. But if it becomes practically difficult, and like you've said as well, I mean, they can't be putting him in danger, can they? And if this is becoming a regular thing... I understand that the last chap who lobbed an egg at the King was banned from carrying eggs in public again, which just seemed like a rather bizarre response. But we'll have to wait and see how this one unfolds. But I take it no real massive line from the royal family yet on this?
No, Buckingham Palace will not comment. They didn't last time. I'd be surprised if they did this time.
Cameron, thank you very, very much.